As a business owner, you've more than likely heard about how important it is to review your financial statements. When most business owners think about their financial statements, they think about their income statement or their profit and loss report. It's essential to keep an eye on this report, but what you may be missing is how critical it is to your business to keep an eye on your balance sheet as well. Your balance sheet and your income statement go hand in hand. In today's podcast episode, I'm diving into the balance sheet so you can understand what it tells you about your business and why it's so important to make sure that your balance sheet is accurate before having your tax return prepared. Whether you're starting a business or side hustle, you're a self-employed individual, a solopreneur, entrepreneur, mompreneur, freelancer, business owner, bookkeeper, or virtual assistant. Taking the time to understand how to read and interpret your balance sheet will help you make smart business decisions and build your confidence along the way. If you're a business owner who wants to take your business to the next level, whether you're starting a business, you're building your business, or you're serious about growing your business, I want to invite you to work with me so that you can meet your goals in the most accelerated, streamlined, and efficient way possible that also aligns with your life and the impact that you want to make with your business. As a CPA, business strategist, and coach, I've created two options for you to choose from when you work with me. The first is my Mastering Your Small Business Finances Profit Lab. This is a group program where we have live weekly business meetings and coaching sessions to answer your questions so that you can generate revenues and increase the profit in your business. You can learn more about the Profit Lab by going to financialadventure.com/profit. Or, if you like the idea of working with me on a more private, one-on-one basis, you can schedule a free consultation session where we'll go over where you currently are in your business and where you'd like to see yourself and your business in the future. During this session, we'll begin to map out the steps you need to take to achieve your goals. I'm helping my clients start their businesses, become more profitable, set strategies to move their business forward, and take control of their business and their finances while allowing them the balance and ability to enjoy their personal lives by utilizing business strategy, coaching, mentorship, and support. You can schedule your session today by going to financialadventure.com and clicking on the Work With Me button. By taking action in your business, you'll achieve your goals. By keeping everything simple, you'll avoid confusion and overwhelm. You'll understand your business finances, your next steps, and you'll follow through with the vision that you have for your business. My goal is to help you dream big, follow your heart, and love what you do. You're listening to the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, where we get straight to the point on topics that ultimately affect your bottom line. That's right, as an entrepreneur with a small business, money management, growth, marketing, they all affect your bottom line. I'm your host, Chris Ponick. I'm a certified public accountant, and I've been helping small business owners like you navigate and easily understand these complicated topics for over 25 years. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandmother, and a small business owner myself, so I know your time is valuable. In my free time, I make the best sugar cookies and have mastered an amazing chocolate chip cookie recipe. And that's not just my opinion. You're in the right place. I promise your time will be well spent here. Each week, you'll gain confidence and clarity while making a successful impact on your business and grow your bottom line. Get comfy, grab a cookie, and let's get straight to the point with this week's episode. Welcome back. If I asked you to give me a copy of your financial statements as of the end of last year so that I could prepare your tax return, what would you think I wanted? If you're thinking that I'm asking for a copy of your balance sheet and your income statement, you'd be correct. Now, would you be able to generate a set of these financial statements for me pretty easily? If your answer is no, I suggest you implement a system so that your bookkeeping is up to date and you can view these financial statements at any time of the year and know that you can rely on this accurate and timely information. This is a perfect topic for another podcast episode, but for today, I'll stick to the balance sheet. The next question I want to ask you is when you generate these financial statements, which include the balance sheet and your income statement, do you know what each report tells you about your business? The majority of business owners understand their income statement. They look at it more consistently because they want to keep a pulse on their sales and their expenses. But when it comes to your balance sheet, many don't understand what their balance sheet means or what each number represents, and there's quite a few business owners who never even look at their balance sheet. If this is you, it's okay, but starting today, you can make a change. My goal for this podcast is to help you understand what your balance sheet tells you about your business and why it's so important to make sure that the numbers on your balance sheet are correct so that when you have your tax return prepared, you know you're reporting accurate information. Your balance sheet gives you the big picture of how your business is doing. It's like a snapshot in time or a particular date when you can see the exact information about many areas of your business. It shows you how much money you have, how much you owe to others, and your business net worth. If you're using a computerized accounting system to track your business finances, such as QuickBooks, you'll be able to generate a balance sheet directly from this software. Many other computerized software solutions will also have the option to generate this report. So if you haven't already looked at your balance sheet, I would recommend generating one using the current date and start making sure that each item listed on your balance sheet is accurate. So let's start with what's listed on your balance sheet. Your balance sheet is broken down into 3 sections. Just 3 sections, so that shouldn't be too overwhelming, right? It starts with your assets. Your assets section lists everything that your business owns. In this section, you'll see accounts such as your cash, checking account, savings account, investments, fixed assets, accounts receivable, and inventory. The following section is your liabilities. This section lists what your business owes to others. In this section, you'll see accounts such as accounts payable, credit cards payable, payroll taxes payable, sales tax payable, lines of credit, or loans and notes payable. The last section of your balance sheet is your equity section. This is what's left over after you subtract your liabilities from your assets, or what you owe from what you own. In this section of your balance sheet, depending on your equity type, you'll see accounts such as your contributions, distributions, draw account, and net income or net loss. The net income area is where your income statement feeds into your balance sheet. This is why I say that your balance sheet and your income statement go hand in hand. Your income statement gives the details of your net income or your net loss for your business, and that number flows into your balance sheet in the equity section. The simple formula for the balance sheet is your assets equal your liabilities plus your equity. One of the most popular questions I get from business owners is how to record money taken out of their business for personal reasons. When you have a transaction you need to record like this, you will use the draw account. This account shows up on your balance sheet, reflecting personal funds taken out of the business. It does not show up on your income statement since it was never a business purpose transaction and should not impact your net income or your net loss. When you're looking at your balance sheet, it's a good idea to compare your balance sheet to another point in time to see how your business is doing. For example, you could look at your balance sheet as of today's date and compare it to last year at this same time. When you do this, you can look at your cash accounts to see if they've gone up or down to get a feel of how your cash is doing compared to this same time last year. You can do the same with any loans that you have outstanding. Do you have more overall debt this year compared to the previous year? If so, do you understand why? Your balance sheet is also important for situations when you might want to get additional financing. Lenders will want to look at your balance sheet to see how your business is doing before lending additional funds to you. Also, if you're looking at investors for your business, they'll want to see your financial statements, including your balance sheet, so that they can see how healthy your business is prior to investing. So now that you understand the basics of your balance sheet, I want to help you understand the implications and why it's so important to ensure the accuracy of each item on your balance sheet. To give you a few examples, I'll start out with your checking account. One way to ensure that your checking account amount is accurate on your balance sheet is to do your bank reconciliations. Let's say you didn't do your bank reconciliations, and throughout the year, your bank charged you a $50 a month service charge. You may have never recorded this amount in your books, and if you didn't reconcile your bank account, this may have been missed throughout the year. $50 for 12 months is $600. If this were recorded correctly, your income statement would reflect the $600 bank service charge expense, and this would lower your taxable net income amount. If it was never recorded, you would be paying tax on an additional $600. Another example would be if you had an outstanding loan. If you didn't verify that the year-end loan principal balance was correct, you might not have your interest expense recorded correctly on your income statement. This again could cause your net income to be higher if you don't have any interest reflected on your income statement. And again, you could be paying taxes on additional income that you don't need to pay tax on. These are just two examples of many that could be happening in your business if you're not making sure that your balance sheet is reflecting accurate information. If you're working with a tax preparer, they should be contacting you to make sure that each of these accounts is accurate, so that your income statement is correct as well, and that your tax return will be prepared using this accurate information. If you're just taking a look at your balance sheet for the first time, and you're unsure if the numbers that your business is reflecting are accurate, you may want to talk to your tax preparer, accountant, or bookkeeper to have them walk you through each account by doing a deeper dive so that you have a complete understanding of what's going on in your business. This is just one way that you can build even more confidence in yourself and your business. If you find that you have areas in your business that you are unsure about, situations that are holding you back in your business, or when it comes to mastering your small business finances, I'm here to help. Your potential is limitless, and you are capable of anything that you put your mind to. I listen to my clients, give them personal attention, help them move outside their comfort zone, move their dreams into a reality, help with feelings of frustration, anxiousness, worry, or unsatisfaction. My clients are ready to try new ideas and take risks. When you work with me, you no longer feel lonely or isolated in your business. You notice less conflict with yourself and your relationships. You'll develop more self-confidence and less procrastination, less disappointment, and you'll have more abundance and an overall well-being in your life. Your struggles are easier to handle, you'll feel happier, positive, and supported, and your quality of life will be much greater. Hiring a coach like me in your business or your personal life is one of the best decisions that you can make. So ask yourself, are you missing a coach in your business or your personal life? If so, one of my goals for this year is to help as many people as I can to experience what it's like to coach with me. I'm opening up additional time in my calendar, and I'm welcoming you to try a coaching session with me. I know many of you have no idea what it's like to have a coaching session or how valuable a coaching session can be for you. So I'm taking away any fear that you may have by creating an opportunity for you to grow as a business owner. You have the opportunity to dip your toes in and see how you like coaching with an affordable introductory coaching session. I want you to see the potential possibilities you have with coaching. If you're ready to grab one of these sessions, you can go to financialadventure.com/intro and secure your introductory coaching session today, where I'll spend the whole time coaching you on anything you'd like coaching on in your business or your personal life. I'll post the link where you're listening to this podcast. I'm looking forward to working with you soon and helping you see the possibility and the benefits of coaching. And I'm going to ask, what's at least one thing that you can take away from this episode that will help your business succeed and grow your bottom line? If you need some accountability, join our private Facebook community and post your action item. We'd love to support you. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this episode of Mastering Your Small Business Finances. If you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it for you, I'd love for you to give it a 5-star rating and subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Visit financialadventure.com for the show notes, links from this episode, and while you're there, leave a comment if you have a topic you're interested in learning more about that affects your bottom line. If you're looking for a community where you can ask questions and get feedback about your small business, join my private Facebook group. You can find the links to this group and more on financialadventure.com. And remember, any financial information shared on this podcast is not to be considered professional, financial, or tax advice and should not be solely relied upon. Please consult your CPA or tax advisor for an opinion on your specific circumstances. I'm looking forward to having you tune in next time. Until then, dream big, follow your heart, and love what you do.